Hey, it's John Siskovich, and I want to show you the three knots I use most on my farm: the Bowline, the Clove Hitch, and the Taughtline Hitch. So Bowline was originally developed as a rescue knot, and that helps me to do that knot every time I think about, whenever I go to tie it. So if that end out there is my rescuer, he's standing at the top of the cliff, I'm at the bottom of the cliff. I have this. I wrap this loop around my bum here. The rooster is calling for help. I have my live end and my dead end. The dead end because it goes nowhere. I take my dead end between these two fingers and place it over top of the live end, and it's like I'm scooping peanut butter out of a jar, and that gives me a loop. Now I have the rabbit. The dead end comes out of the hole, around the tree, and back into the hole, and that gives me my bowline. You can see it makes a little bit of a life vest there for a rescue knot. And that knot will not slide no matter what you do. It creates a solid loop. And you can pull this knot extremely tight. And if you're looking at it like this, you flip it over and break its back, and it comes right apart. No matter how tight it's been. I've done, pulled things with this and taken it and flipped it over, and it breaks right again. Breaks really easily. So you take this between your fingers, cross over, scoop the peanut butter, gives you the right loop, come out of the hole, around the tree, and in the hole. And that, my friends, is how you tie a bowline. Now, a clove hitch is for tying off the dead end of a rope onto something round. So I have my rope, the other end goes who only knows where. You have your dead end of the rope. What we're going to do is go around whatever object you want to go around, come over again, and cross that rope so you made an X. Come around again, pick up the whole show, and put that end underneath. So you've got, this is a very loose clove hitch. And you tighten that up, and that rope, that's a very, very strong knot. If you feel like throwing a safety on it, you can put 1/2 hitch on top. It's really not going to go anywhere. We use this all over the farm to tie things up. Most notably, we have an 1.5 acres of hops, and we use clove hitch to tie the trellising line from the ground to the steel cable on the top. So this would be the steel cable, and this is that coconut string called quar, and it's real tight knot. Those hop plants get really heavy, and we have not yet had a knot break on us. So one more time, that clove hitch, you go over whatever you want, whatever you're going over, come around again, crossing that string, coming up and underneath there, pull it tight, and you're good to go. That's how you tie a clove hitch. So on a chicken farm, the Taughtline hitch is one of the knots that we use the most because it's great for hanging feeders and waterers. It's also good for tying anything down. Anything that you need a variable strength on, and you need to raise or lower or tighten if need be. So we have our string hanging down from the ceiling from who only knows where. I can hold it in front of me so you see it better. And we have, this is just a bucket, but it could be a feeder, water, whatever you're trying to hang up from the ceiling. You have your live end that you can't access the other end because it's tied off to the roof. You probably use a clove hitch to tie it off, and you have your dead end. We're going to cross in front of or behind, it doesn't really matter. And you see how I've made this circle here? And where this line crosses, this is under and this is over for illustrative purposes. We're going to wrap around twice here, and I'll do a close-up on this. You could do 3 times. Wrap around underneath 3 times, and then take this dead end and go around the top once. And that's it. That's your taut line. Now I can pull on this bucket. It's bending because the roof is bending a little bit. I'm in a greenhouse. But that bucket is suspended by this knot. Now the beautiful thing here is I can take that knot and adjust it, and it will hold on to that new height. Same thing, I can take it and pick it up and adjust the height of that feeder, waterer, bucket, whatever you're trying to do with that taut line. And the way the knot is structured, it'll hold that weight. So let me get on the other side of the camera, I'll do a close-up for you. So here's the taut line close-up. This is our dead end. Our live end is going up to the ceiling. We cross either in front or behind it, doesn't matter, as long as you're making the right amount of loops. It's actually very difficult behind the camera. Loop around 2 or 3 times underneath. I'm going 3, and then go around the top once with a half hitch and cinch it down, and it will look like that. Okay, a little barrel on one side and whatever that looks like on the other, and from here you can adjust it for whatever height you need. Thank you for checking out this simple video about tying knots. For more complicated stuff and a lot of how-to farming information, hit the subscribe button to the YouTube channel and you'll see my videos on raising livestock, growing vegetables, and even the business and marketing side of running a farm, and in-depth financial information. Pretty crazy. Thanks for stopping in, and until next time, I'll see you out in the fields.